Again. All right, Brock Lesnar counter. Brock Lesnar counter. Lesnar counter. He's got Undertaker up on his shoulders again.
Not again.
Going for a triple. A third F5 to the Undertaker. Brock Lesnar into the cover. Hooks the leg. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar!
Lesnar's up. Oh no. Lesnar's up. The monster has a walk in it.
Heyman's gonna get a stink face!
Somebody to help him.
Oh my God! I waited years for this!
Rikishi taking Heyman to the extreme. Stink face power for that hideous Paul Heyman. And his breath. Oh no. Lesnar into the ring. F5 in the house.
Rikishi 353!
And F5 to Rikishi. The cover. And it's over.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar F5 and 353 pounds for Rikishi. If he can do that to Rikishi, Lesnar can F5 anybody in the world. Don't wait too long, big man. Don't wait too long.
Lesnar walks into the big hand of the Big Show.
He's got the goozle.
Look at the look of the champion. He's in trouble. Choke slam. Lesnar's planted. Big Show.
Big Show's gonna pin Lesnar
Hook to
again.
the leg.
He's got it too.
Lesnar again got the shoulder up. And the look of disbelief on the Big Show's face.
How tough is Lesnar? What do you gotta do to beat this freak?
Big Show.
Big Show's in control right now.
But he hasn't been able to pin the champion. Oh, not another
Go
one.
for it again. I think that's a great move right there by by Big Show. Go for another choke slam.
Wait a minute. Where the hell's he? Where's Big Show taking Lesnar?
I don't know what he's doing. Big Show's doing here.
Big Show with that hand wrapped around the neck of Lesnar, but
Tough to break that grip when you had the tall beat out. Where the hell is Big Show going?
ladies and gentlemen, Big Show ain't no cruiserweight. He's 500 pounds. Where the hell's he going? Oh, look at that. Brock Lesnar desperately. Big Show got caught up on the top turnbuckle.
Big Show's in a land where he doesn't belong on those ropes.
And Brock Lesnar looks to take advantage.
Oh, here comes Brock now. Here comes Brock.
The champion.
Oh, whoa.
Wait a minute.
No.
Oh, my God.
No.
Lesnar with a coming close to the back.
No freaking way.
Is he setting Big Show up?
Superplex.
No, he can't do
The
this.
500-pound superplex.
Brock Lesnar to the top rope.
No. Top rope. A 500-pound
Superplex.
What the hell?
The ring just imploded. The ring blew up. And now Brock says, what do I do now? How about deliver another suplex?
Let's talk about the ridiculous power of Lesnar. That's a 385-pound man. Lesnar is repeatedly German suplexing.
But is it wearing Brock down?
Keep chopping on him. You just keep chopping on a big man like that. Sooner or later, he'll fall.
Lesnar again with Braun Strowman in position. Another suplex.
That one right there has some authority behind it.
That is 6 in this match.
To your point, Cole, each one of those German suplexes takes a little bit out of Brock Lesnar.
You see it right there.
How many times have I said it, guys? Brock Lesnar, this run.
And now going for the F5. Brock with Braun on his shoulders. Going for the F5 here. Braun, though, back on his feet. He's got Brock up. Position for the running power slam. But Braun just collapses, not able to go for the cover. Brock slowly to his feet. Strowman to his feet first. Braun Strowman again with Brock Lesnar up on his shoulders. Strowman looking for another
No way.
power slam.
Can't cover him, though.
Yeah, but he's wearing him down. And now Strowman looking to win the Universal Championship right here. And a kick out by Brock.
Okay, if this thing getting the late water, I'm going to go with Brock Lesnar each and every time. If Brock could just draw him in, draw this big man in, and try to draw him late, I can see it happening.
Listen, Lesnar's got to survive. That's the name of the game right now. Lesnar has endured more punishment in this match than I can ever recall seeing.
As well as Braun Strowman. Let's
accurate
that way also.
I agree with you.
Now look at this. Brock picks Strowman up. Brock picks him up. Looking for the F5. F5 to Strowman. Face first. Cover by Lesnar. Shoulders down. Brock wins the championship.
Wow.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar!
Heyman's worried. He should be. He's Lesnar's agent.
I don't think Brock Lesnar has ever met a man with the power of a Mark Henry.
Look at Heyman. He's nervous, concerned. That's his meal ticket. Lesnar's Heyman's meal
Of
ticket.
course he's nervous. And look at Mark Henry. And a rake in the eyes by Lesnar.
Use your brain. That's it. Next big thing. Rake in the eyes of the world's strongest man.
Oh, look at
Check
Brock
this out.
Lesnar. Oh, my. Belly to belly throw by Lesnar.
How the hell did he do an over-the-head belly-to-belly to Mark Henry?
350 pounds.
5-inch carry. It's going to be a 5-time call.
Look at this. The F5. Face first goes Henry. Brock Lesnar into the cover. And the next big thing.
Good night,
and a big win.
That was impressive,
Here's your
man.
winner, the next big thing, Brock Lesnar.
Big-time impressive stuff by Lesnar. F5 on Mark Henry like he was a featherweight.
Oh! If Paul Heyman could ensure a Kurt Angle Big Show match.
Look at this!
Wow!
350 pounds, belly-to-belly suplex by Lesnar.
And again, 350 pounds tossed halfway
We've
across the
seen
ring.
Lesnar, look at the intensity, the gaze. We've seen Lesnar suplex the Big Show.
And he suplexed A-Train a third time.
Big Show's 500 bills, 500 pounds.
Each and every week, I become more and more impressed with Brock Lesnar. And a headbutt by A-Train.
That's a lot of head, too.
And another one. A-Train using everything he can to battle out. Look at this.
Oh, F5 in the house. This might be the end, Cole.